lifestyles of the broken famous. Trying to figure out what my goals and aims is. Going down a road that I...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but where the fuck is John? He was gone for an entire week.
I'm here. I'm Alex Chavez.
I'm here. I'm Brock.
I'm Jimmy Clinkert. And this is,
Correct us if we're wrong.
Do any of you guys want to correct us or no?
Alright, I have a question to start us off.
You're forgetting the format of the show.
Alright, here's the format of the show. I'll explain. Alright, this is a show where me and three friends, and if you haven't noticed, these guys, they have different voices for some reason, and I think it's because it's the B team.
I kind of lost my voice actually last weekend.
Yeah, Chavez sounds a bit different.
Yeah,
I took voice lessons last weekend.
We're on Thanksgiving break. Last week we had trouble with our mic. We had to send it in. We're using a worse mic today anyway because we got to deliver, right? But we're on Thanksgiving break, so I'm away from my friends. But we decided
to stick with the
I have new friends.
We're not your friends?
Yeah, no, I think you're with your friends.
So I decided to move to the A team, is what we like to call ourselves.
Okay.
This is the actual podcast squad, right? These are my friends from Michigan.
We really planned to make this podcast 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. And ever since then, John's been waiting for the right time, and he decided
the right time was with other people.
This podcast has been in the works for the better part of 2 decades, I'd say.
Yeah, we actually gave the idea to Jake and Amir, and they ripped us off.
Wow. Yeah, if I were you, if you ever heard of it, huh? All right. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves? Let everyone know who you guys are.
My name is Maxwell. I'm a father of 3 in New York City, and I'm here for a day or so. So I'd like to make the most of it.
Right.
Okay, my name is Tom Meyering. I go to Notre Dame University, same state as John. Indiana's best state.
Yeah.
My name is Neil Seacon, CEO of Totem LC, the social network where you can rate things and raise questions.
Already plugging.
All right.
Always plugging.
There was our first advertisement. He is paying us a lot for that. We have some new people here, but they know the format. You guys know the format?
We ask a question, we answer a question, we make a joke. You cut out
ask a
anything
question,
unfunny.
answer a question. It's a give and take.
They know the behind the scenes.
We make a
working.
conversation with each other.
I've listened to every episode. I'll be honest.
Okay, he's being honest straight up. He's our biggest fan.
Yeah, I am your biggest.
I've listened
fan.
to
Tom,
the
will
last
you admit
episode.
you
the one
sent in an
before.
episode?
I sent in an episode.
You recorded.
You sent in an episode.
Tom recorded his own
explain
episode.
when you sent in an episode.
Yeah, no. What I did was I got one of those voice alteration machines, and it had Alex Chavez, Brock Hayden, and Jacob Quaker's voice, and I recorded an episode completely. It was crazy.
All right, so you know the A team now. They like to correct people a lot, so they're perfect for this show.
And we're also always wrong. So, even more fuel to the fire, I suppose.
I meant to say Tom sent in a question.
I didn't send a question though either. There was one.
Oh wait,
question
we just got an email.
There was one.
Save it for the mailbag. Save it
for the mailbag.
Okay, so I won. Fittingly, I won last week, so I get to choose. Luckily, I won last week. If we would have had to call someone in if someone else had won.
Did you mean swimmingly? Or
Should we get Anthony?
Fittingly was the right word.
Do we need Anthony as the producer?
Fittingly.
Fittingly.
We don't have a producer.
Do we need a producer?
No, we
Should
don't.
We get him in?
We can rate each other like we did on the last episode.
Right.
So I'm going to choose who goes first, and I'm going to choose Tom. Tom, you bring us home.
Okay. Okay. So correct me if I'm wrong, but movie trailers, especially with comedies, just ruin the movie. You guys have heard this before. We've kind of talked about it a bit, but
Tom has not watched a movie trailer in 2 years.
First of all, as a film major, I would like to say that my opinion takes precedence over everyone else's here.
Also, you've not seen a movie in the past year.
False. I was about to see a movie a couple weeks ago. Oh, I saw.
Okay, you were about to see a movie?
No,
Okay,
I saw a
that's
movie.
good.
It was 2001: A Space Odyssey.
How recently?
Very crazy movie.
Did you see the trailer?
No, didn't need to.
Okay, yeah, no.
The trailer for 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I don't know what the trailer
is
for that would be.
Weird.
Okay, should I?
Yeah, the
should I
movie-
just-
the movie's weird
Should I
itself.
defend my opinion a bit before people counter?
go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone listening noticed, but a fan just turned off, and it sounds amazing. Go ahead, Tom.
Okay, so I think at least the first half of the trailer that's normally fine. That gives you kind of a good idea of what the movie is going to be like, and the second half that just straight up that takes you like an hour into the movie and tells you what's going to go on. So like, if you watch a trailer, then the first hour of a movie is spoiled. You already know what's happening, especially with like a comedy. With like Entourage as an example, basically every good joke was ruined.
Well, I'd like to
I
say
did not like that.
that you can't make a sweeping conclusion to this. I mean, there are some trailers that are beautiful.
There are good trailers.
Interstellar, phenomenal
Yeah,
trailer.
there's some trailers that are better than the movie itself.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
Wow,
that's a bold statement.
No, I've seen some bad movies that the trailer was much
Yeah, that's
better
true.
than.
There are.
But that's just really bad movies. Like,
Transformers
Yeah.
4.
I haven't watched the trailer nor the movie.
Me neither. But Max has watched the movie, and he said,
Megan Fox is great.
"Yeah,
All right.
she's back with
She's,
Marky Mark."
Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah. With movies like The Martian, that's the prime example.
Oh.
The trailer, like a minute in, just ruins it. It tells you exactly what's going to happen.
Has anyone here seen The Martian?
No,
Absolutely not.
I have
With
seen
Matt
The
Damon?
Martian.
I haven't seen it. Was it good? The
Martian was good.
It was good even after
Were
you'd
there
seen the trailer?
twists? Were there twists in it that the trailer didn't show?
No.
Oh wait, did you
Really?
know
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That
the
movie
trailer
was-
is awful. The trailer is one of the worst trailers I've ever seen.
That movie was very predictable. I'll straight up say it's very
Now
predictable.
that we're actually having a real conversation about
Oh,
this.
Medellin.
The movie
Could be
was
right,
very
right?
predictable, but it wasn't the story. It wasn't the plot that was good about The Martian. It was the personality. Go see it. It's good.
Okay, I do want to see it actually because it seems like it'd be interesting even if I did know what was going to happen. But like the fact that
It's
all the suspense is ruined.
Yeah, it's saved by the fact that doesn't matter at all, pretty much.
I think with one of the biggest things I want to focus on is comedies are
Comedy,
completely ruined by trailers.
Like
Yeah,
the best
they
comedies
do
I've
put the
seen-
best jokes into the
Yes,
trailer.
they
That
do.
They
is,
always put
that
the
is
best jokes
definitely a
in.
thing.
Yeah, but I only watch comedies for the throwback to the trailer. You know,
Get out of here, dude.
like you take your girl in the theater and you're like, "Honey, remember this in the trailer? Oh,
So just like
honey, remember this throwback?" to the
yeah, it's like a
trailer?"
hipster thing. Comedies are exclusively for hipsters. It's like yeah, I saw this joke months ago.
Yeah,
I don't watch comedy trailers too often. I don't.
I mean, I guess the literally the only point of trailers, maybe not the only point, but the main point is to just like get a bunch of people to go to the theater to watch it.
Yeah,
You know?
but
All right, think about
else is
from a
there?
producer's perspective. Okay, you take the movie, you edit a few clips together, you put it on YouTube, you get millions of views. All right, you get tons of money
you
from
get that
ads,
partnership. Yeah, you get a bunch
Yeah.
of money from that.
tons of advertisements. You know, people are sharing the ads. Why wouldn't you make a trailer? All right. So yes, no trailers are
course they're
stupid.
gonna make
Okay,
movie
the best.
trailer.
They literally have to make a movie trailer. Like I think what's it called? The company would get mad at them if they didn't make a trailer. But I think one of the best trailers is the Star Wars trailers. He's done it right. He has gotten the suspense. He's gotten everybody interested, but he hasn't spoiled a thing. The only thing he spoiled is like the lightsaber with like the two things coming out of the side. But that's
Which gets you hyped up.
That gets you hyped up. He's
think-
literally done it perfectly. He gives you the premise of the movie barely, and he doesn't spoil a thing. He's not gone further than
I think
maybe a half an hour. into the
Solely
movie.
because of that trailer, I'm going to the midnight release. And I think I'm going to movie hop from midnight to 2 a.m. and then after that to 4 a.m. and then I think I'm just going to keep going.
watch it
To the
4
same
times.
movie?
I think I'm going to go like 8 or 9 times in a row.
Do they have
I don't
a
think
4
you've
a.m.?
Solely because of the trailer.
I don't think
they
you've
have a
seen
4
any of
a.m.
the Star Wars movies. I think this would be the first one.
All right, call me out, dude. Call me out in the
All right,
freaking
I have one
podcast.
compromise for Tom. you only watch teasers instead of
Oh
trailers.
my
Yeah,
God.
teasers are great.
Teasers.
And then
That was great.
trailers are shown at the end of the movie.
But-
because I think they're a nice summary of what happened in the movie.
My problem.
And it gets
I don't know about that
rented
one.
on DVD.
Right there, yeah.
Your idea just got derailed.
I was on board for a bit, but you're no way.
The teasers thing is good, but one of my biggest problems is it's impossible. Like, I try to avoid trailers. I don't watch them on of my own accord at all. But like when I go to a theater, show up on time to the movie, I have no choice but to watch
All right.
5 trailers.
What's the consensus? What's the consensus?
Jump on time.
What's the original
I
question?
haven't even talked
Like,
about
what's the
my
wording of
opinion
the
yet.
John?
I think, like the Interstellar trailer was so good.
I didn't watch
Mad
the
Max
Interstellar
trailer was
actually.
so good.
Yeah.
Like when they get it
But
right,
Mad Max
it's-
can't be
Hey,
spoiled.
it's easy to do with an action
Yeah, I know.
action movie. 'cause
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
just put action
With
sequences
Mad
in
Max, you
and
can't
not have
spoil
any
it.
Action
Watch,
movies like that can't be spoiled. Interstellar kind of could have, but
yeah,
like,
it could, like you
it could
don't,
have
but
been,
you
but,
didn't
like-
know like anything about Interstellar. You were just like, you were basically.
I go into
blown
movies
away,
like that
yeah.
all every movie I go into with literally as minimal context.
Yeah.
I don't even read the full summary, like the full like description of it.
But the
'cause
problem I
like-
have is like, how are you supposed to know if a trailer is that good? Like, I guess the first rule, Christopher Nolan movie, like he's not gonna like.
Okay, no.
Also,
Dark Knight
because-
Rises, the trailers were too good that I watched them over and over again, and then like I just like knew so much of what was gonna happen.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, because the trailer
Also,
was too good.
like the Batman vs Superman trailer, that kind of like turned me off because Batman's holding a gun. that's
Well, it shouldn't really
insane.
turn you on. If the Batman vs Superman trailer is turning you on, there's a bigger problem.
I was hard when I started watching that trailer, and then
Batman?
no, I just became straight flaccid when I saw the gun. Like,
The Batman Superman trailer was like so. I don't know.
Oh yeah, just show Batman with like a gun. They're like, all right, we don't know how to make this work. Let's give him a huge sniper rifle and hopefully he can like shoot Superman somehow when he's in like a dialogue
I mean,
with someone.
Superman is bulletproof, though, isn't he? Like,
Yeah. So they really have to.
I think Suicide Squad looks better.
I think that's weird.
Suicide
I
Squad
really
does
think
look
Suicide
weird.
Squad.
I think it
I like
sounds
weird
cool.
movies. Guardians of the Galaxy and Suicide Squad. I compare those two
The best trailer I've seen is Star Wars Force Awakens.
You were so excited for Guardians of the Galaxy.
because it's amazing.
I'm so
The
excited
trailer
for
for
Force
that
Awakens.
looked.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
The trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy was really good.
All right.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I think
one, or
I think for
like
the most
next one?
part,
one.
especially in action movies, trailers are okay to watch because they just show a bunch of like cool action
It
scenes.
depends on the genre. Yeah, but
Comedy,
I'd say
comedy ruins all the
depends.
jokes.
It depends. It depends.
I'd say never watch a comedy trailer.
I'm gonna say for the most part, I enjoy watching trailers before the movie because
You know
it
who
gets
the-
me excited for the movie.
I wonder what the trailers
for
for
the most
like.
part.
My favorite comedy director is Edgar Wright by far. I haven't seen any of those trailers.
No, I think he would make a good trailer. I have never
Yeah,
seen.
he would probably make good
because
trailers.
every time I've seen one of his movies, it was during my not watching trailers phase. But I feel like he would make a really good trailer because like his movies are intelligent enough, and like
Yeah,
I
think
feel like
he's
he would
fun,
be
though.
intelligent.
He's
enough
like
to,
he's one of the best comedy directors, I think. So I think he would ace it. I really want to rewatch Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Is that Edgar Wright?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to rewatch that too.
Nothing beats Moneyball though.
That's not Edgar Wright,
True.
actually.
Moneyball's pretty good.
Everything's Edgar Wright.
Rewatch the
Everything
rewatch
about
the
it.
trailer
Everything's
before you rewatch the
directed
movie.
by Edgar Wright.
Absolutely.
You gotta-
One thing I
you gotta
do
think
enjoy,
about it.
I actually do like movies that I'm like, I could kind of go for rewatching that. I'll like rewatch the trailer and I'll be like, okay, I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
And then I won't need to
Yeah, that's
rewatch
true.
it. I won't need to spend 2 hours watching.
You don't need to get hard for Batman.
Yeah.
I got turned on.
Like,
sure.
I'm excited to get
I saw
really
the gun
hard
in
for
Batman's
Batman
eyes.
versus Superman.
Oh no!
Oh no, not the
boy.
gun. that is good.
That is good stuff.
That sniper rifle, that's at least a 50 cal. That's hot.
All right, is that the end of
Yeah, okay.
end of watch?
Let's get votes.
I think so.
We don't
Okay.
vote after that.
Okay, let's get.
You know what,
let's
Tom?
get
But do you just
people's
want everyone to?
opinions,
Do you want?
people's opinions.
Okay, just go around say our movie trailers spoil things specifically comedy wise. Max,
For the most part, I do not think they do. They excite me for the movie, and it makes for a much more enjoyable time for me. For the most part.
all right, John. Yes, Neil.
What?
Wait, no, give him more than
Are you
that.
kidding me?
This was just supposed to be a round where we say yes or no, but
Oh, okay.
yes, I think they spoil a lot. Yeah.
Yes, they do because their main purpose is to make money so they're just made by the producers, so they get lots of hits on YouTube. So yes, they do spoil the movie.
I'm gonna leave.
Tom likes that. All right, I'm gonna
Max.
choose Max since he's down in the dumps. Let's
Vegas
see some
loser.
I
adoption.
appreciate it.
He is the weakest
Down in the
link.
Trumps.
Correct me.
Talk about being a Republican, why don't you?
No,
Please
no.
no. Please no.
Maybe the Christmas episode.
Correct me
will
if
come
I'm
back.
wrong. Clinkert is one of the weirdest names I've ever heard in my life. And I apologize in advance. Actually, after.
This is better
Not
not
in
be your
advance.
topic.
No,
You
it's
know
not.
someone named
I just had to-
Clinkert?
I had to
Did
bring
you
it up.
make
I'm
that
sorry.
name up now?
Okay,
I
want
think just
whatever.
sounds
Okay, let's
fake.
move
You
on.
just
called him
we
Clinkert.
gotta discuss.
You just called him Clinkert. and
My
his name
real
is
topic.
Clinkert.
What? That's even
Clinkert.
worse.
That's worse than Clinkert.
All right.
Clinkert
All
sounds
right.
like a
My real
robot or
topic.
something.
My real topic.
A
Correct
team
me.
is disrespecting the B team here.
Maybe we should do it.
A team versus B team.
right? That's
Do you have a friend named Clinkert?
He's on the podcast.
Oh! Is he gonna hear
His
this?
name is
Yeah, he's
Jacob
definitely
Clinkert.
gonna hear this.
Can he edit this?
Is it?
He's not going to edit this. I'm editing.
Is
Okay.
it QW in a row?
No, QUINKERT.
I guess it's all right. I guess that's all right. I mean,
Quinkerd.
it's not great.
There's no D.
All right, correct me if I'm wrong, but the best possible feeling is like scoring
Sex? That wasn't me. Keep going.
Is the best possible feeling is scoring a goal, like a game-winning goal, or being at a game with like a huge upset or something crazy happening, or I mean like especially being in the game, but watching it is like pretty great too. But I don't think anything beats that feeling of like a game-winning goal.
Jeez, we're
Sex.
comparing
Still
this,
sex.
We're comparing this to every
Okay, wait.
feeling you could possibly
All
have
right,
in the world.
I'm gonna exclude that.
What about being in love?
Yeah, whoa. So this is being in love, straight up. This is going to be being in love
All right,
versus
the best,
scoring
like,
a game-winning goal.
Think about the elation you feel, like that peak.
When
moment.
you're in
being
love,
in love is
yeah.
cool, but it's
Okay,
like over
but
a long
being in
time.
love- yeah,
but
being in
this
love
is
over a
like
long
such
time,
a
I
huge
love it.
spike. Like this is like the craziest moment ever. When like you score a game-winning goal and the crowd's going crazy. Okay?
I think this is somewhat biased. I'm a defenseman in
Yeah,
soccer.
I'm also a defenseman.
I don't ever score a game-winning goal.
Yeah, I think that was a subtle brag that happened to you, and you don't enjoy sex. That's what I got from that question there.
If I were Neil, I'd be personally offended by this question because it was not that the best feeling in the world is sex.
All right, I want to go back to my Clinkert question. All right, what's up with that guy? All right.
Okay, Clinkert is a weird name. That
Can I see a
sounds like a name
picture
from like a
so I
video
can-
game
so
or
I can
something.
Put name to
Like,
face here.
John, did you play Banjo Kazooie?
Yes.
Do you remember
John, that's a bad picture. You gotta
Clanker's?
change
You
that.
remember Clanker's Cavern?
What bad picture?
Okay, you remember Clanker's Cavern?
Yes, Clinkert's
Yeah.
Cavern.
Clinker's Cavern.
His name's Clinkert.
That's what it reminds me of. Clinkert.
Anyway,
all right, you guys all
do you guys,
no?
hey, do you guys
Disagree?
remember that?
And I
Michigan-
agree, Clinkert's a
Actually,
weird ass
You guys
name.
remember that?
Oh yeah.
You guys remember that Michigan
Thanks, man.
State game that happened a while ago?
I think that's the worst feeling in the
Don't
world.
bring that up.
Because that was an amazing
Next.
feeling.
Yeah. Hey, did you feel like? All right,
Okay,
come on.
fuck you.
Like I was in shock.
I know, isn't it crazy?
It's just the most amazing
It's
feeling.
like the crazy feeling.
Like,
is
it was just
Okay,
like,
well, it
no,
was the
what beats
opposite
that? Hey,
for
what
us.
beats
There
that?
was
Yeah,
an
no, I'm-
uncontrollable rage that came over everyone that just couldn't be stopped. Like there wasn't a worse feeling.
Okay,
There wasn't a
So, like,
worse like possible.
Maybe my question should be like sports like is like really makes you like feel like a crazy
crazy how
amount
sports
one way or
works.
the other.
okay, like when we were at that, we were
Stop thinking about
okay.
sex.
We were
dude.
just in a
Come on.
Red Wings game, and when they just scored the overtime game-winning goal, that was just so sad.
The other team scored it.
Yeah, no,
they
that
were
was
upset.
just like so sad. That's like one of the worst feelings. Like,
Just clarifying.
yeah, no, okay. Like I
they scored. Made it
even
seem like when the
watching,
Red
even
Wings
watching
scored
it is like. I guess if your question is just like sports are intense, like yes, sports are
create the most
intense.
intense feelings of anything. I think.
Yeah, all right. This is just
That's
a
my-
side
that's
note
my-
here,
that's my
kind
opinion.
of directed towards Tom. Can you stop revealing where we go in our free time? Because we could have like fans that stalk us.
True. Yeah, we don't want them stalking.
Just to
us
make it
too.
clear, Neil didn't go.
We were
with
at
us.
the
Neil goes to-
Bears game.
Neil was at his
Los
home.
Angeles.
212
No.
North Road Avenue.
North Road.
Avenue. All right.
See, now they know I have a home. They can try to look
On the
me up.
Michigan
Where I live.
State game, I'm not attached to either one of those teams, but I hated that. I'm kind of attached to Michigan, I guess, because I
Thank you.
almost went there, but I'm also not attached to them because Notre Dame hates them. But,
I just think.
I just felt so bad for that guy.
Yeah,
Like,
it was.
I love those
oh my
Twitter
God.
posts of that one like guy in the band.
But seeing
like, the U of M guy.
seeing Jim Harbaugh like look like he was just about to throw up was the best feeling. It was just like I just hate that guy.
It's so funny because they just have commercials for Harbaugh. Just
You
random.
I know.
You sadistic
it's just
fuck.
And then-
for Harbaugh. Yeah, but it's just amazing to think about how that might be one of the best finishes in college football history.
Also,
They had a
the worst.
0.2% chance
I
of
know.
winning. That is insane.
And
And now they're number 4.
Now they might make the college football playoff.
I'm so pissed
couldn't
about
win
that.
it all.
They lost to Nebraska. We lost to the number 1 team in the country. We're number 6.
I think everyone here agrees Notre Dame deserves to not be ranked at all.
At all,
I agree.
yeah. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but they deserve to be number 0.
Yeah,
Like,
like legit 0.
Like,
above
what is that?
Clemson. Above Clemson. I think.
Is that above or is that below? I don't know.
I don't think we deserve to be ranked at all. We have a loss. That's enough.
All right, Max, is this
go
enough
out.
for your? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think so.
We tried our hardest to fill it in,
Yeah, you're correct me if I'm wrong. It's pretty bad.
but love is a better feeling. If you want me to truly answer, love is a better feeling. than
All right.
that.
Thanks for your input,
Yeah.
John.
Any other? What about you, Neil?
You want me to
And- Adderall's a
Neil's
better
gonna
feeling?
say it.
then? Oh, like drugs? Is that what you?
What?
No, is there, what's the better feeling than getting a game-winning?
There is none.
A non-sexual one
Non-sexual,
and
no enhancements from outside
Forces.
Yes, sources.
Forces.
Wait, what outside forces? Could you specify?
All right, no. All right, what if you win everything, all the money? You win all the money.
Yeah, true. If you did win all the money in the world, that might feel a little.
All right. What if you scored the game-winning goal for the World Cup? That's about even.
And you win all the money?
What would you win?
I don't know. Winning all the
You
money
can
is
either
better.
win all the money in the world.
Wait,
Score
what's
the
the
game-winning
what's that
goal.
one? What's the German player's name?
Oh, finding
Starts
out
with
you're
G.
straight.
Goatse.
Goetze. Yeah,
That's the best feeling.
What? You must
Finding
like-
out you're straight.
that'd be kind of sad.
Oh my god, dude.
When your
Edit that
parents
out,
tell you
edit
that
that
they've been lying and that you're actually straight.
Okay, yeah, I haven't had experience with that, but it sounds like a great.
Have you had experience?
This is my 12th birthday. We're at Chuck E. Cheese. They bring the pizza. And they start chanting, "You're not gay. You're not gay."
Did you
Best gift
Did you
ever.
tear up?
Very,
Yes.
very homophobic.
Sounds-
Very.
I feel like 12's too early for your parents to know for sure.
All right. Specify you found out you're straight when you're actually straight. How about you specify that?
Instead of your parents just forcing it down your throat at the age of 12.
Yeah, you're not forced to
Well,
be
no,
straight.
I thought I was
You're-
straight before, but they kept tricking me. They trolled me for a while.
How did they troll?
I never caught
what did
on.
they troll you with?
I just like they told me the doctor said. I don't know. I didn't really understand.
Yeah. I'm so
I
sorry.
guess that's
I'm very sorry. This is.
Canada's not very politically
I mean,
correct.
it's not that. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
this is a
not
tough
that-
country to grow up.
It's not bad to be gay. It's just bad to be gay if you're straight, right?
Right.
No, it's bad for your parents to trick you.
No, that's fine.
Gay
No, that's
when
okay.
you're straight.
I think no. I agree. Is that your correct me if I'm wrong? It's bad for your parents to trick you. Yeah, I agree with that. I won't correct.
I don't
you.
think that's his.
That wasn't correct me if I'm wrong. That was just a feeling that
just-
was better than scoring a game-winning goal in the
Okay.
World Cup.
Tom, how about you?
Well, now that we brought up the World Cup thing, I feel like when I think of Goetze scoring that game-winning goal, I feel like the rest of his life is going to just be sad.
Do you mean Otzel?
That is the most watched game ever.
Well,
Yeah, no, but like,
does he have another chance?
what's he gonna do
Imagine,
now?
like,
what can
the
he
most
do to
people
top
in
that?
the world are watching you, and you score the game-winning goal to win.
I know it's
Alright.
no. I'm saying
I know the
no. I'm
feeling.
saying
I'm
that
talking
you're
about the
right.
feeling.
I'm saying the feeling.
I'm
is
you're
good.
with me? You're with me.
But
He's
I'm
with me.
saying
I'm
it's.
personally
I'm saying
saying-
it's bad.
I'm
I'm saying
personally-
it's bad. That's the best feeling
Hey,
you
what's
could
better?
ever have.
What's better?
I'm personally
doing
telling
that,
this person who scored the game-winning goal. I don't know his name. Tell me his name again.
Mario Götze.
Yeah, I'm telling him that I hated it, and personally, I got no joy from
I'm
it.
calling him. I'm gonna
So
call him.
if you're listening, sir, don't
Did
be
you-
happy about it.
did
You
you-
have other things to be
Are you
happy
just like
about.
a
That's
raging
delusions
Messi
of
fan?
grandeur that you think Mario Götze is listening to our podcast right now, dude. That is,
Why?
It's embarrassing. to
He
say
has
the
nothing
least.
else to do with his life now that he's scored the game-winning goal.
That's what
So now
Tom
it just
thinks. And I'm telling him right now he can move on because it was nothing to me.
it was. I feel like
I think
it
I'm
wasn't.
pissed at you, dude.
I don't
I
think
think
it
I
was
have to fight
nothing
you
to
right
him. I think it was literally like the best moment of his life for sure.
It was nothing to me.
I'm sure he cares a lot about that.
Was the World Cup baseball?
Okay.
man.
No, it's like sex.
Oh, yeah, same thing.
So same thing.
Yeah, so you're
I'm
yes.
in.
You're yes then?
Yes.
Alright, Neil is yes.
Everyone
John
agreed
is
with him.
yes. Oh, that's all I've been.
Wow. Okay, that was a
Clinkert
turn
is a
from
weird
the
name.
beginning.
Alright,
That's
Clinkert is a weird name. I agree.
moving on. Maybe I'll agree.
Clinkert.
Is it? I'll go with my turn. All right. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's a little story. So I was watching TMZ the other day.
Weird.
Yeah, this is one of the only times I've watched TMZ ever.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that you're watching TV.
Yeah, it was on in the dentist office.
Why are we watching TMZ?
It was on in the dentist
I
office.
seriously.
Correct me if I'm
You
wrong.
not
but
have a
it's-
remote?
Change the
That's the
channel.
only channel they had at the
It's
dentist
weird
office?
that you're
There are
watching
buttons
TMZ.
on the TV, John.
There weren't buttons. I didn't want to be rude and interrupt the other people who were watching TMZ. All right.
Was it Tom's dad? 'Cause he's a dentist.
Yeah.
Wait, was it
Oh
my
my
dad?
god,
Oh,
we're feeling
shit.
way too much about everyone.
Yeah, no, guys, we don't want people to know my dad's a dentist.
Yeah, stop saying. I know your dad's a dentist, but we got to stop saying it. is
By
what
the
I'm
way,
saying.
if anybody needs a dentist,
Yeah.
Paul Meyering.
Wow. Another ad, another sum of cash.
sponsorship.
All right.
You know, if you're hungry,
So
you
let
eat
me go.
McDonald's.
Correct me if I'm wrong. So I was watching TMZ. They're going into Justin Bieber.
I fucking knew it.
They're talking about this guy, you know, and how Justin
What do you mean?
Bieber he's been just sad. He's been sad as hell lately.
Justin?
Yeah. Have you guys? Okay, so at his concert, he was
Are you
trying to
talking about
clean
Justin Bieber?
Yeah, he was trying to clean up some water on the stage.
No.
And he
No.
he was just trying to wipe this rag, and girls kept pulling on the rag, taking it. He had enough. He yelled at them.
What are you talking about right now?
This is real. He yelled at them and said, "Okay, that's it. I'm not playing anymore." And he left. He was out.
Oh my!
So he doesn't even perform at the concerts anymore. He just legit, he's a janitor at it. He just cleans up after the show.
He was performing. He
He doesn't
was
sound like a con artist.
he was
sounds
being
like,
nice.
Or no, he doesn't sound like a janitor. He sounds like a con artist.
Okay, so with all
He
the
just stole
dirt,
money
Okay, I
from all
haven't
of
finished
these
my
people.
story.
Okay, what's your?
I haven't finished my story. After the American Music Awards, he was supposed to be on Colbert, the late night show with Colbert, but he tweeted at him like, "Sorry, can't make it. Shit things happen.
Shit things
hits."
He said that on public television.
Yeah, not on television, on Twitter, and he said life gets in the way sometimes. Basically, he said he was real depressed about it.
I feel like I've seen interviews a lot of him having a really good time lately.
I'm just saying. Okay, so
That reminds me of
I haven't
Jake
finished the
Muir.
story yet. So
Shit happens.
TMZ's
Life gets
arguing
in the
this
way.
thing. Yeah. So TMZ's debating this, and there's one guy saying like this guy has no right to be sad, obviously, because he makes so much money.
He's legit $200 million.
And the other guy is saying, you're focusing too much on the money. What about how he feels? And then I'm saying, then they're showing a video of them harassing him on the street, and I'm saying, this is your fault, TMZ. Stop debating this. I guess it's not really, correct me if I'm wrong, but what the hell, what side are you guys on there, all right?
Wait, you have to say your opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but TMZ is dumb. And
think-
it's their...
I think it'd be pretty hard to disagree with you. Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, no, I think we all disagree. I think we all
disagree.
agreed with that from the very beginning when you mentioned
really?
that you were watching TMZ.
I couldn't tell.
We all said, "Why are you watching TMZ?"
All right, well, here's my take on that, right? Justin Bieber, still, with all the harassment he gets, he still puts himself in the spotlight, you know? Like, he still does shows. Like, he's not doing it for the money. He still, like, wants to be famous. So, but if he's not getting the attention he wants, then just go out of the spotlight, you know? Just
You can't
move. Move.
As one of the biggest pop stars in the world, you can't just go out of the
He
spotlight.
still did a concert, didn't he?
If he doesn't do anything
What
for
else
years,
is he gonna do?
Not do
about-
fucking concerts and shit.
when was the last time? When was the last time you heard about Kesha?
Who?
I don't know. I mean, like, if people see her on a beach somewhere, though, they're still gonna like harass her. and
Really?
Take pictures. You can't like
You
leave
think
the
so?
spotlight.
I do.
don't
Yeah,
think you can.
I think people, if people saw Kesha, they would still.
In a couple more years, it's been like 2 or 3 years
Honestly,
since she's
Kesha
done
wasn't
anything.
even as big as Justin Bieber is.
She wasn't as big.
Justin
but she
Bieber's
was still
so
really big.
huge.
Look at what
Justin
Justin Bieber
Bieber's
wears,
huge,
too.
but-
Like, he's a loud person.
Did you say what he weighs?
You don't want to call him.
Where?
He doesn't want to be a
He
quitter.
wants
Like,
attention.
You said what he weighs.
He wants attention.
I disagree with you wholeheartedly, Neil. I really do.
doesn't
Seth
want
Rogen agrees with me, so you're on your team Bieber, I'm team Seth.
I don't give a. Seth
Where's the proof that Seth Rogen agrees with
Bring
me?
him in.
They
Think
saw
about
an
what
interview
Seth
with him
Rogen
talking about
weighs.
Justin Bieber.
I don't think this exists. I don't know if Seth Rogen was talking about Justin Bieber in the same way you are.
Also,
I feel like
he's not-
people always sit there and like talk about pop stars and like how like, oh wow, they're really messing up, like, oh, they should do this better or whatever. But like, imagine how hard it would be to be them. To
I
have,
wouldn't
like,
wanna be
millions and millions of people like depending on them for music and for I mean, like, everyone is so critical of every single thing they do, and they have to make sure every part of their life is perfect to like not
they
get on
love it.
TMZ.
Well, this has
I
been
mean,
a topic on the podcast
yeah, it's
before.
great,
John brought
of
it up
course.
after
So
our
let's
trip
not talk
to-
about like what we want. I guess
John's been
That was,
on,
like-
John brought it up on our after our trip to Toronto,
yeah.
and I
I don't know. I think you have to give more like as much credit as you can to the pop star.
They
think
have
Justin
to deal
Bieber.
with so much.
I think he could leave the spotlight if he wanted to. Give it 10 years maximum, he could be out.
It feels like
Well,
he's kind of
10
trying
years.
to. It feels like he's kind of trying to, but then it's like something
I mean, but
just
he still likes
he
music.
even quit from
He likes- he
but
still
he
likes
said
music.
he quit from music at one point, didn't he?
And then he came back with better
Well, because
music.
he has good music, so it like gets out there. I
Yeah.
mean, like there's nothing you
But
can
you
do.
think he's gonna-
He wants to follow his passion of music, but
Yeah.
and if he doesn't, I don't know.
That's that's like a tough situation.
There's
I
nothing
feel like
he can do.
He hates the spotlight. Clearly, he said, "I'm done with music." He came back because he loves music so
Right,
much,
right.
And now, like he's even at shows, he's saying, "I'm out. Like I can't stand this anymore," and he's having so much trouble.
Yeah.
I think
I mean, like the best like. Go ahead though. Sorry.
I think like the ideals an ideal situation would be to be like Mike Posner or Posner. Sorry, like he got famous, made a shit ton of money off of like 3 songs. Like he can sustain himself on like a few $1 million, like a measly few $1 million, and now he's fallen out of the spotlight, and now he just gets to make whatever music.
Well, the
he
problem
wants.
is like
And he
if I
still
saw
has fans,
the
though.
problem is if I saw Mike
He still-
Posner, I'd want to harass him. I just want to like tell him
not
that
that many. Do you know what Mike? Do you know what Mike
The
Posner looks
difference
like?
is
Though?
Posner sucks.
I'd harass him.
I
I like Mike
Just
Posner,
start
but like I
harassing.
don't think most people know what Mike Posner
What are you
looks
doing?
like.
Oh, just getting candy out. But
Can
anyway,
you stop like
I
making
think-
noise with it?
I think changing his image is like not that hard. Like he just has to change his image. What would you do
He
in his
did
position?
change his image. Honestly, from like
No, he
4
changed
years
his image
ago,
for
he's
the
like
better,
a lot
though.
better guy, than he was.
You know, I'm saying delete his Twitter, delete his.
Why?
You know,
How is he gonna change his image then if he can't like change the stuff he posts on
because
Twitter?
first you remove it and you build it back up.
You make
With
a new
what?
Twitter like
take
a
out
fake
the-
alias name,
Justin
right?
Bieber 2.
Maybe change his
Second Twitter. This is going to be
Guys,
bigger,
new
better.
start.
bigger, better
I
than
think
ever.
you guys are-
I've stopped crying.
You guys are like underestimating how easy it is to like leave the spotlight. Like if
Yeah.
you just don't do anything,
I never said it was.
if you don't do anything, like people will forget about you. Kesha was a good example. Frank Ocean. When was the last time you heard about
What the
Frank
hell
Ocean?
happened to her?
Like
Yeah,
Frank
who?
Ocean. Frank Ocean like legit basically deleted his Twitter. Like he hasn't tweeted in like a year, and people like he had a new album that was supposed to be released. Like people aren't even talking about that anymore. Like
I don't know. I
Oh
mean,
wait, here's a point for Bieber though. Okay, he's
Bieber's
probably
way different than
he
Frank
probably has a
Ocean.
contract with like a bunch of labels and stuff, so they probably force him to keep his
So does
social
Drake.
media and like do shit. Like they would force him to do shit,
yeah.
and like he would just be the kid getting like shit on, but they're making shitload of money because it's Bieber.
Right.
But
I feel like Bieber
I
can
feel like he's still a pussy
manipulate.
regardless, though.
I feel like he can
Honestly?
manipulate those contracts, though. He's in a position of power.
Would you
there.
rather hang out with Bieber or Posner?
Neither.
Posner because he's from here.
And Posner seems like he'd be cooler.
Bieber, he knows Sean Kingston, alright, dude? And that's all that matters.
I feel like Posner probably knows Sean Kingston
Yeah.
too.
Feels like Posner's a Sean Kingston
Actually,
guy.
yeah, wow.
Yeah, he actually probably knows Sean
I
Kingston.
really embarrassed myself.
They're both
there.
listening, so yeah, they're gonna be pretty.
Sorry,
All right,
King.
all right.
Posner just released a
Freaking
great
king.
song too, so I'd want to talk to him about that. That'd be pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Well, Posner's. Yeah, I definitely talk to Posner since he's from my hometown, right?
In his last
Can't deny
song,
that.
he makes like a joke basically about like what happened to him. He's like
He always
I'm
does
just.
that. He always does that.
He's
shit.
like my name
My
is just
sucks.
like. He's like my name is just like a reference or like a remembrance of like
It's a really
a
bad
pop song that. What?
Yeah, it took him a while.
I
It took him a while
forget
to get
what
it out.
it is, but he says my name is just. Okay,
Alright,
shit,
yeah,
I
yeah,
forget
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, don't-
But he says basically my name just like reminds people of like a pop song that didn't last.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I've
I
heard
can
that song,
relate
I've
to
heard that
old
song.
timers.
I've heard that
Like,
song.
yeah, it's a good song. I like it.
Yeah.
Bad
That's a while
explanation
ago,
of
though.
it.
That's not
but
that new. That's a while ago.
What was the original?
It's pretty new.
What
What was it? Correct me if I'm. What was it?
It doesn't matter because we had a
It was
hell of
a
a
long-
conversation.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Okay, then
Anecdote about
the song-
TMZ, and then the correct me if I'm wrong.
Wasn't
was,
a correct me if
is TMZ
I'm wrong.
bad? And we all said yes, but we deviated and talked about Justin Bieber.
And I think that you can't put as much blame as people are putting on Justin Bieber.
I disagree.
Yeah, no, I
I
think-
think it's easier to go out of the spotlight.
You think
I think
he can
Bieber's
do it?
old enough. He has enough money by now. He can
Do it.
his,
Let's
make
see
his own
you do it,
decision.
man.
He can
Bieber-
move
I want you
like
to do
anywhere
it.
in the world if he wanted to,
But
but like
Bieber
he
just
just
seems
wants the
like-
attention at this point.
Bieber just seems like he's
He can't
he's
let
different
down.
than Frank
He
Ocean.
can't like
He's
let
different
down.
than
Dude,
Kesha.
I'll bet
He's
you.
addicted at
Wait,
this
hang
point.
on. Hey, I have a point. I'll bet you if like Justin Bieber just left the spotlight and like stopped making music and stopped doing interviews and stuff, tons and tons of like girls around the world would just be like seriously like probably like really depressed.
How many
and, like,
suicides?
1,700.
I think you're overestimating
That's a-
how much people love Justin Bieber.
I think
I
it's
think
easier.
you're underestimating.
Who do you know that likes Justin Bieber? I don't know.
Dude,
anyone
so many
today.
people.
I
so
like
many,
Justin Bieber.
Do you not
I
know
don't know
like
one single
so
person.
many guys like his new album? Like it's insane.
I'm
Okay,
one of those
no,
guys.
yeah, no.
I like his new album.
Are you serious?
I don't know,
Yes,
there are,
like
like-
so many people
There are a
on
lot
my
of
Twitter
crazy
timeline.
people who just are in love with him.
Even guys now, like
love
guys who
it.
go to
Guys
Butler,
like- no,
are
guys-
like, Justin Bieber's new album is amazing.
Guys
That's
like
what
the
they say.
guys like the new album more than girls. Honestly, I have not
For the
met.
record, I'm
I have
not
not met
in
a
love
girl.
with Justin Bieber though. All right,
I
don't
haven't
want
heard
that to-
I haven't even heard his name until for like a long time.
Wow. Okay, I guess Michigan's a weird place because at Notre Dame, like I just hear so many guys talk about his new album. I have not heard one girl talk about his album. It's weird. It's
Really?
a complete reversal from like 5 years ago.
What about like any other good artist?
Has
People
anyone
talk
talking
about
about
other
Kendrick
artists.
Lamar, bro?
Yeah.
Anyone talking about
People
Logic?
actually
That kid
are
hasn't
talking
come out
about
with stuff
Kendrick
for
Lamar.
so long.
All right, I'd
People
like
right
to.
now are talking about Logic.
I like
right?
to plug my man
Logic's
Logic.
good.
His
Yeah.
album's better than
Yeah.
Justin
Like,
Bieber's.
why would you talk about
Please
Justin
listen.
Yeah,
Bieber when
definitely.
you could
Logic
talk
is
about
great
Logic?
right now. Yeah, for sure.
Logic is my man.
He's blowing up.
Listen to that.
He's blowing
Listen
up.
to
Justin
his
Bieber's
album.
more appealing to the like popular
No one.
audience, like the general
Nice.
populace.
Okay, but when you think
Christ,
about
dude.
Logic and Kendrick Lamar and supporting their music supports kind of like a movement. Supporting Justin Bieber supports like annoying ass
Okay, but there's
social
people,
media people.
There's people that don't like hip
Yes.
hop.
like that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I haven't paid attention to Justin Bieber's social media at all.
What is he? What are his lyrics about?
I don't
Is he
know.
smart?
I don't.
He's not smart. I know that
I don't
for a
pay
fact.
attention to lyrics.
girls. His
If
lyrics
you
are
go
about
back to your
girls.
story, he was cleaning up water at a concert. Out of all the dirt at a concert, you clean up spilled water. Like people are throwing up.
Why are you so
Like,
mad
all
about
around.
this?
It doesn't make sense. Right?
Right, that guy's not smart.
TMZ is getting paid
cleaning
by
up
Bieber
water.
himself to spin these stories so he gets more followers on Instagram.
TMZ,
Okay,
Yeah.
down with them.
he's just trying to post shirtless pics and
Yeah, they then
give
they then
dicks.
went on to talk about Usher's like naked pics. So
Does Usher have naked pics?
yeah,
Jesus.
Also, do you know that Justin Bieber beat the shit out of Rihanna?
what the hell?
Or that was
no.
Chris
Brown.
Brown.
Do not edit that out. Do not edit that out. That is terrible. I love it.
God, your pop culture knowledge is out of this world.
Yeah, really.
Jesus. All he knows is the right stuff. That we need to support Kendrick Lamar and Logic. All right, that's all that matters.
Okay, that doesn't.
If you want to
there's so
download
many-
Kendrick
hey,
Lamar's
what's
new
Logic?
album, To Pimp a Butterfly,
like the-
go on iTunes.
And
for
for Logics, you can also go on iTunes. They're both in there, I swear. And also, J. Cole is
Support
really
the
good
al-
too.
al-
Also,
support
Justin
the artists,
Bieber's
support
new
our
album,
sponsors.
Purpose, that's on iTunes.
No, Justin Bieber's album's not on iTunes. We just
Support
took it down. We reported
CD-ROMs.
it. Please support.
They told me to throw them in there. At some
I sell
point, dude.
CD-ROMs, and they're running they're running out of business.
I'm on the corner of Kingston and Hampton. Please come to my stand.
I just invested
God,
all
why are
my
you so
dad's
obsessed
money
with
into a
Sean
CD-ROM
Kingston?
drive, into one CD-ROM drive. They told me it was the future. They told me it was coming back. Fucking Apple TV
someone
ruined
buy
me.
CD.
Someone please freaking buy my CD-ROMs.
Take all your money out of that and invest it in cassette players. I think that's the next move.
All right, I'll do
All right,
it.
that was a good time.
Let's see if they exchange it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Neil's turn.
Wait, no, we need to say yes or no.
Okay, yes.
Wait, the question is TMZ stupid?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Neil, correct me if I'm wrong.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that girls should come onto guys more than they do. You know, like right now it's sort of expected for a guy to make the first move, but girls are not letting that work because they're so ambiguous.
Are you anti-chivalry? Are you like happy with the
no.
movement
I'm
that's going away
pro-chivalry.
from chivalry?
I'm pro chivalry.
I think
I'm
this has to do
anti
more with hookups.
Are you talking about like dating or hookups only?
both.
Just
all
like
relation-
first
all
move,
sort of like-
first move, girls should do it.
No, girls
Sometimes.
should do it sometimes.
More,
as well.
more than often.
Yeah, it should be like
More
a
than-
somewhat.
I guess I don't like the stigma. of the
Even
guys.
with guys.
Even with guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Then if they shouldn't, then they should at least be significantly less ambiguous.
Yes.
Actually, wait,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
So
Less
many girls,
ambiguous?
so many girls like hate when guys come up to them because they're creepy or like you know
what
they're
the heck
like
is that? And then they
But they want
expect us
to
to do
and
it?
then they expect you to do it.
What the hell is
Seriously,
that?
you know what, Neil? You got a point, bud.
Well,
You really do.
I think like
No,
guys
no.
guys have the responsibility of like making
No,
the
Tom,
first
I don't
move,
even
I
wanna
guess,
hear
but
it.
like girls do give like a heavy signals a lot of the time. Like coming like at a party, if like a girl comes up and talks to you while you're like alone. If a girl comes up to you like that, like you know, like that's like a huge signal,
Okay.
and you have to go and you talk to her for a few minutes. That's a huge.
I feel like that really doesn't happen.
I don't know, like
Yeah,
not even
I mean-
like then. Sometimes like you don't know if they're just trying to be friendly, just because like they know you and stuff.
Seriously, I know a lot of people who have been like really like confused by stuff. You know, I mean, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well, the only parties I've been to, there has been no talking. It's been very loud. So it's only been
Shouting.
there's some shouting, I guess. But the only way to initiate something is to start dancing with a girl, I guess.
That's creepy though. You don't want to
No,
do that.
yeah.
That is
you
weird.
can't
I
just
don't
start
like-
dancing with a girl a lot of the time.
That was for
That's
some reason
creepy.
okay in
Yeah,
high
I
school,
don't like
but
that.
not
I don't
okay
like
now.
just starting.
Yeah,
You know
dancing
what I
with
mean?
a girl.
Yeah,
weird.
you're right.
It's weird.
That's a bad like precedent to be set.
And especially if it fails, it's just the most awkward
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
You
it
can't
is.
just stand at that location where like this just alright, I gotta
So, I know, I'm leaving. I'm out. It's been 2 minutes, but I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Yeah,
Neil.
I think I do it. I think I do too.
Well, I don't think
think
there's
it's
any
a
way.
serious
I don't think there's
world
any way.
What do you guys
three
think about-
guys
what do you guys
wouldn't
think about-
agree with you on
Actually,
this.
I disagree with you.
Alright, explain.
Well, I definitely, I pretty much have a strong rule where I have pretty much only done things with girls when they come up to me.
Oh.
If every girl was starting to do that, I wouldn't get the good ones.
Yeah.
True. Like I would say like all the girls. Alright, hold on.
I'm a little confused.
Wait, no, that didn't make as much sense.
Can you like go over that a
Clarify.
little bit more?
I just tried to
It
disagree
sounded
with
pretty
you.
good.
I tried to.
It's so hard.
It sounded
That makes
good.
sense.
No, like now, like
What do you guys think
logically
about, like-
thinking about it?
What do you guys think about like that? Like ship. Like, do you think it's okay to still like?
Ship?
Do you think it's okay? Well, with this whole feminist
What
movement,
the hell's that?
it makes it seem like, you know, guys and girls are perfectly equal in every way. But a lot of girls still expect you, and even like girls who are big feminists still expect you to buy like
Oh.
meals on dates,
Like,
By drinking?
I mean,
Come
I'm
to
so
it.
fine with that. I'm totally fine with it.
No.
Holding doors open for girls, like,
Well,
I've known
I
a girl
hold
get
doors
mad
open for
at
everybody.
well, exactly. I know, but there's been a girl who's gotten mad and like, wow, you're holding the door open for me.
Yeah, no,
for a girl.
That's
that has
so
It's just-
dumb.
it's
I've
so
heard about
crazy.
that as a like example of like.
And I do
insane
think it is the
feminism.
feminist movement that has caused chivalry to die. I think that is the.
Chivalry's fine.
No,
We're just
I do
being
chivalry
nice.
all
Why
day.
can't we be
I
nice?
It's the way where it's supposed to be, you know.
Well, there are some.
We're
I
just
think
trying
how
to.
else
are-
We're just trying to show that we're nice.
Right.
people
How
to
else are
them.
guys
We're
going to
trying
show that
woo
they're
them.
nice? Yeah, I don't know. Like nice.
That's probably where it
generally
came
nice people.
from. Is like whoever held the door open was the one
wow,
that people
yeah.
want to get with.
I think
Yeah.
it's all.
And it works. And I'm a chivalrous
yeah.
knight, and I'm telling you, like that shit works.
Yeah.
Go out of your way to be polite.
Yeah.
Right. No.
But-
Yeah, let's bring it
No,
back.
no,
Let's,
you gotta
let's,
all right.
let's bring it back.
Now at Michigan, you have like the super feministy feminist, you know?
Like,
Name drop,
Okay, bleep that out.
like beep.
Put that in. All right.
Yeah, edit that one.
Stop! I don't like editing.
Just bleep it. Just
All
bleep
right.
it. All right, got it.
All right, my train of thought. All right, chivalry.
Feminist.
Oh,
like,
feminist.
chivalry.
Okay. So like,
You have those.
they will expect you to like pay for them, even if you're just going as friends to like a lunch or something.
No
sometimes.
way.
Yeah, that happened to me.
Yeah.
Opposite of Max, though.
Girl, but
I guess
it
we
was,
shouldn't
like,
generalize about feminists because I know there are a lot of like feminists who are more fair about it, but
There are
But
feminists.
there
no,
are-
the
well,
word feminist
feminists-
in Michigan does not mean like
Yeah, it's a
for
bad
women's
word.
rights.
It's
It's
a bad
basically
word.
just like they're annoying about it.
they
you know?
turn feminism into a bad word.
Yeah.
Well,
And that ruins feminism for like actual feminism.
And then it ruins chivalry, and it ruins the entire world. And
Like by the definition of feminist,
gonna-
I am a feminist. I am like in support of like, equal rights for women. Like
Tom,
I am too. Oh no! Sorry, I didn't mean to admit it.
I think it's kind of ridiculous what some people do to the like.
It's,
I guess it's from the position they're in. Like
yeah,
it's kind of hard, but still they just ruin
I think
the
they
movement.
are. I think they are ruining it by like some people legitimately say we should be better than men, and it's just like, oh my god, you stop.
Like that's not what feminism is.
Yeah.
Feminism
Just
is
be equal
equality.
with us.
And that's definitely like a generational thing too. Like because I mean, like our parents and stuff are much less. I would say like our parents' generation is super less like naturally feminist than like we are. You know?
Yeah, well, they're
Like,
more
we just
accepting
grew
of-
up just like it's obvious.
in like the movement of rights.
Well, because as they were
Whatever
growing
it's
up,
called.
it was like becoming like their parents couldn't go to college. Some their moms couldn't go to college because they were women. A
Yeah.
lot of them. Like that's just like
Bad
how they were
times, you know.
raised.
different times.
God, I would love to be just a Native American.
Get out of here with that.
Oh
That's
yeah.
the third time this topic has been brought up.
Oh my god, I couldn't even listen to that. I was listening to your podcast. Like
That
I
happened
couldn't even listen to
twice.
that.
That's ridiculous.
You'd rather be a Native American. You'd rather be hunting.
All right, we're done.
I'm-
All
I
right,
can't
who
even talk
remembers
about that.
to John's song in ninth grade? It was like, I want to be a Native American.
You're thinking of a dick.
Yeah, I think you did think of
I want to
Are you
be
thinking
a
of American
Native
Idiot?
American.
I think that's Green Day.
Yeah, you're thinking of Green Day.
I think you mistook John for Green Day.
Yeah, you also meant American Idiot and not Native American.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Few words.
You
I
words.
misspoke on a few words.
All right.
It can be edited.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you have some mailbag questions, Neil.
Oh,
I do. Oh, yes. We got some new mail.
Yeah.
is it James Jurek?
James.
Jamie baby?
I don't know who James Jurek is.
Oh, wow.
There has been a person named James who sends stuff to us.
Oh,
You got an email?
Sorry,
Wait, no, I think
I don't know
this-
why I said Jurek. I
Yeah.
was just
I don't know who
Hey,
that
This
John,
one's Jamal
I'm-
C.
Okay,
from-
okay. There's a Jamal C. Is this? Tell us who
Jamal
it's
C.
from. Tell us who it's
from
from first.
All right, this is from Sadie Shades, and she's from Connecticut, and she says, John, I love your podcast.
Oh,
Thanks.
Chavez, you're a cool guy, and Brock, I think you're funny.
But did
But,
she mention us?
what about Clink?
What about Clinkert?
All right, I'm going to go to the next team. All right, oh,
Sorry,
here we
Clinkert.
have Alyssa.
Okay, Alyssa.
Alyssa George from Baker.
Alyssa George.
That's my last name.
And she... All right, we're going to the next email.
Okay.
Okay,
You're so self-conscious about
we've
these
got an email
emails you're
here
reading.
from Red Chings. And he says,
Is that a real name?
Maybe someone else should be reading these mailbags.
You know what? I've sent a lot of emails to you, but you haven't responded. Anyway, I just wanted to hang out sometime and make some small talk.
Wait,
You know what? I was just hanging out the other day, and I was thinking about something. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here, but should funerals be fun instead of sad and awkward?
Oh.
Well,
Okay,
Red
red shins.
Why would funerals be fun when one of your greatest loved ones is gone
Well, let's
How
ask
could
him right
they be
now.
fun?
and dead?
We don't know.
Are we asking him right now?
We can't ask him.
He just messaged me back. Redshin says that, you know what, funerals, like,
All right,
how
Neil's,
does...
Neil's using red shins to like project his own opinion. So just say your own opinion.
Alright, you know what, alright, new opinion from my own head.
All right.
When you go to a funeral, alright,
How many funerals have you been to? Let's start off with that.
0. Or 1, maybe
That
1.
makes a lot of sense.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I've been to
yeah.
wakes. Alright, anyway.
Been to wakes, dude.
Well, here's another reason why I've been to so few funerals. Is because first of all, you have to dress up. Alright? It's sad. They're
really
sad.
don't
They don't
want you to
commemorate.
talk about
they
this.
don't commemorate.
I feel like
people.
you're being the most
They do
insensitive.
commemorate. What? That's the worst point you could have.
okay,
They don't commemorate people. Yes, they do.
Here, let's take a personal example. At my funeral, I want people to show up. You know, like I want people to come and have a good time and not be sad. You know, I want people to celebrate.
Celebrate you dying?
No, it's not celebrate my life, but celebrate my life, like they do in Mexico. You know, in Mexico they have
they
like
really?
yes, they have a party.
No, yeah.
It's called Day of the Dead.
Okay, that's not.
Halloween,
That's not a
basically.
funeral. That's a day. That's like a
I know
holiday.
that's a day when they. All right, it's their culture.
Yeah, maybe
though,
like a funeral
all
could
their
be like
relatives,
a
they,
celebration of the
celebrate their
life.
dead family members.
Yeah, sure, maybe.
Yeah, like here when you bring up like dead family member stuff, everyone gets sad.
I just
in
feel
Mexico,
like-
they smile.
I just feel like when you've like lost like your brother or your mom or something, you don't really want to celebrate at that point.
I feel like.
And you don't really want to see people being happy around you
Yeah.
when you are not going to be happy no matter what.
I feel like you're incapable of
Right.
partying.
I feel like that might not.
Also, I think the fact that you've been to maybe one funeral, like
0.
probably not
Maybe
even
one.
one,
0.
like
Maybe
I
I've been
think
to one. I
that
Alright.
kind of discredits this. Like,
No, all right, I've been to a funeral or two. I've been to 3 funerals in my life. 4.
okay, that changed a bit from a minute or two ago.
I'm not good at math, but all right. Here's one thing. Okay?
Where's red shins from?
Connecticut?
Okay. Just want to know if
Well,
he's from
We have
Mexico.
a huge
Oh, we're getting
audience.
so many emails from
We have a big audience in
Connecticut.
Connecticut. A lot of
I mean, that's true. We do.
We are nationwide.
Yeah.
East Coast 20 to 30 demographic. It's our audience.
Neil, I think
20 to 30. That's
I
a
just-
weird demographic from a college podcast.
like even maybe if you said like, no, I want you guys to celebrate, I feel like they would still not celebrate. It's
No,
just
I would
too sad.
insist. That would be in my will. Be like, no one is getting any of my money or any inheritance unless they have like a celebratory.
Plus,
funeral.
like,
I don't think you
And I
can
would hire
enforce
like
that.
people to
Plus,
enforce.
like,
How are you guys to enforce that?
think about the
And
think
lawyers,
about like,
Watson, I
partying.
would have a.
Think about
Shake my
partying.
hand.
though.
I'll make it happen. Thank you.
Think about partying in general, though. Like, so people would obviously like they would
Not like a
drink-
grinding Molly party. Just
Yeah,
like a
I know,
fun,
not like that,
classy
but
A
affair.
grinding
People
Molly
still,
party,
like,
go-to
if
party.
they drink. If they
If you
drink,
don't do 8 drugs, you're not getting any of Neil's inheritance.
You go to the
Alright?
funeral. Who do you know here?
It's a frat party.
It's just a frat party.
I
Your
feel like there's
funeral's a
still
frat
like
party.
if people drink. I feel like there'd be someone who would just be drunk and disrespect like the dead person in some way.
Yeah,
They
somebody would
just
be like,
terrible.
you know
like-
what?
like that Kanye
Fuck
song?
Neil.
Yes.
Neil's a piece of shit. I don't want to celebrate him. I
Yeah,
just
someone
wanna
would
party.
randomly shout that.
All right. Well, I mean, I personally would hire guards to shoot the people who said those. I'm dead. I don't care if I get a.
Then a new party, right? Then there's more parties.
More parties. I'm spreading the party. All right, dude. Think about if there was like. Okay.
I really don't want to argue about this
I
anymore.
think you deserve to be dead.
Is this
At
your
this
opinion
point-
or Redshin's opinion?
All right. So you
He
don't
just
think we
agrees
should
with
follow
Red
the
Shins somehow.
example of
Okay.
Some
the
random
Latino
guy-
Americans?
Like I thought we would
And-
rip on red shins for a while, but you decided
Yeah,
no,
you
you're
decided
gonna support him.
Defend Redshin's hard.
You know what? I'm saying we, take example from the Latin American culture
I think they
and
do it like 1 year a day though. They don't
One
actually do
year
it
a
like
One
day?
year a day.
One day.
I'm
rare.
gonna look that up. I'm gonna look it up.
They have an interesting
Can I quote you on that?
I think yes, you can. You can quote me 1 year a day. all
1
right?
year a day. I'm gonna look that up later.
Yeah, that's different. That's
Worst
like
day of my
celebrating President's Day, like the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln.
I think
and
it's
George
okay.
Washington. It's a bit different
1
than
year,
like
1 day a year. God, because not people haven't died just then, and then you're celebrating. I think it's giving people time throughout the year to get over it a little bit, and then
Day of the
celebrate.
Dead's different. But
So-
what if one of your family members died the day before Day of the Dead?
Then
that'd be really sad.
Day of the Dead probably
I
sucks.
probably wouldn't celebrate Day of the Dead at that
Yeah.
point. Or maybe you celebrate it harder.
We need to get an interview with one of those people.
Yeah, can
That's all I'm
we
saying.
get an opinion from Mexico?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Connect with your
I'm
Mexican
trying really
contact.
hard. I'm trying really hard. It's not working. Okay, I can't get him. Okay, Neil. Next mail.
No, okay, no, wait. I want to say one more thing, all right, about funerals. Why do you have to wear all
We have to
black?
hurry. We have to
do
hurry.
they just want to make
I
you?
don't want to talk about funerals
sad?
anymore.
We don't want to talk about
This is a
this
sad
anymore.
topic. Let's move on.
And
See, exactly.
you don't
See, that's the
strictly
point.
need
We
to wear
say
black.
the
I
word
wore
funeral
gray
and
the other
everyone's
day.
like, "Arr."
All right, can you?
Start a new fad.
Mailbag.
Wear all white to the next one. Let's move on.
That's all you gotta
Let's
do.
move on. Let's move on.
Shins.
Wait,
that's what you do.
On the topic of wearing
Shins,
all
good
white
luck, man.
and Neil,
I-
does anybody remember the time Neil bought white pants? We criticized him
That's
for it.
Let's not tell personal stories right now because we gotta. This is a pretty long podcast. I'll be honest.
If there's any proof, yeah, I'll agree with the story.
Okay,
Any
then,
receipt proof.
you want me to finish the story then? Okay, so he bought white pants. We made fun of him for it. Then he promptly returned them with us. He took us to the mall to return the pants.
No.
Oh yeah, actually, this is the same kid who was talking about the funeral thing. One day
Shins?
we went
You know
to
Red Shins?
Yeah. Oh no, I mean
Shins?
the kid who agreed, Neil, who was sitting
Neil.
across the
Yeah,
table from
okay.
me. So one time we went to school, and he had like a little bit of a beard. And then I think one of the girls at school like kind of made like a side comment about the beard, and during his free period, he had immediately drove home and shaved it, and came back to school clean shaven in the middle of the day because a girl said something about it.
If there's proof for either of these stories, I won't adamantly deny it again now.
I don't know. Dude.
The proof is us three. We're
Verified.
still alive.
Verified.
No personal stories though. That was Red Shins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was about Red Shins. All right, next mailbag from
Oh, we just got another mail entry.
right now.
Yep.
Whoa. Okay.
Jeez.
People are emailing us this late.
Oh, this one's from Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas.
Probably not the one.
The Jonas
Probably,
Brothers?
yeah, it can't be.
I mean, he
There's
did
no
say
way
where
it's the
he's
same
from.
one.
He's probably not the actual Nick Jonas, but if it was, that's pretty cool.
Where do you say it's from?
Thank you. He didn't say.
Los Angeles.
No, I didn't.
Dang,
He didn't
I
make
really
it
want
clear.
it to be Nick.
But
Can you please not move that
Nick
chair?
says, correct me if I'm wrong.
Can you please not text right now?
Yeah, Red Shins.
All right, go.
All right.
Next one. That was bad.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but height is more important than dick size.
This is a combination of old questions.
Oh my god.
Nick, I think that was meant for girls. Right? I think you confused. I think you confused the
Never email in again.
gender of the hosts
We already
funny.
in this.
It's funny how much
no
you think
repeat
about
questions
reading
because
his
we
questions.
already answered the dick size question.
I
we
think
haven't answered the
you guys have
heights.
talked about. I thought you guys talked about height once before. No,
Maybe.
you talked about being like lean,
Because we were
muscular
all
versus
tall.
like
Yeah, that was Max's.
yeah. Max who? Red Shins?
George. Any more like legitimate ones we can answer maybe?
Oh, from the mailbox?
Yeah. Like because this is the last one.
Oh shit. Okay. Wow. We just got an email in here from
Jesus.
Penelope
Wow.
Kurzak,
Wow.
and she says, "Correct me if I'm wrong, but wouldn't you have rather have been a teen in the '90s?" Oh my god. You fucking whore.
Jesus, we got the '90s kids emailing us now. What the hell?
I guess they're-
90s kids.
I guess their
these
demographic is
nostalgic
wider
little
than
pricks.
90s kids. Only 90s kids know hide and seek.
I guess our demographic really is 20 to 30-year-olds.
Only 90s kids know what movies are.
God.
Do you guys remember hide and seek? Only 90 kids remember that.
Only 90s kids know the Jimmy Neutron movie that came out in 2001.
Remember we're in the 90s when you could do embarrassing stuff and no one would even put it on the internet?
It was crazy. Remember back in the 90s when like you could go on the toilet and you didn't even have a cell phone?
Or an iPad?
That was insane.
Yeah, that was great.
Only 90s kids remember that.
Yeah.
You had to take like a book instead,
Remember-
or just read the shampoo bottle.
Remember in the 90s when you would pass notes in class?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Only 90s kids know about that one.
Remember the 90s when, like, the teacher would always, like, touch your wiener for some reason?
What the? Dude, that was
I don't remember
Did that
that.
happen to you, dude?
I'm not a 90s kid, so I don't remember that
So sorry. God, you can arrest
When I
that
make a
teacher.
joke like that, you guys have to laugh immediately, or else it just seems real.
it might be real. It might be real.
How are we supposed to know that that's a joke?
Alright.
We weren't friends
Trying
with
to
you in
be
the 90s.
sensitive.
I wasn't friends with any of these people.
Yeah, in the 90s, we're all playing Yahtzee.
Yeah, oh, you guys remember darts?
Oh, yes.
90s.
Remember those classic arcade games like Galaga?
Oh my
The
God.
classic 90s.
You guys remember billiards?
Oh, I remember that.
Billiards.
Yeah, billiards.
You guys remember guitars?
Yeah, dude, I remember every time it was my birthday, I would rollerblade to the Galaga at the mall and order a shake and
Was
some
this the
pizza
80s?
pops.
Pizza Pops.
Then I'd sing with
Watch Terminator 2 with my cousin.
I would sing with my favorite president of all time, Mr. Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, I love that. No, George Washington was a better 90s president, I think.
Yeah, who's the best 90s president, though? You're a political guy, Max. Who's the best 90s president? I think it was Nickelodeon, a.k.a. Hey Arnold.
Well, it's positive. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwartz?
I think Donald
He's my
Trump was the
favorite
best
actor.
90s president.
Yeah.
And when I was 5, I wrote him down on my...
What do you guys think about the Rugrats, though? They were a pretty good political party.
More like thug frats.
Nice,
Yeah. 90s jokes.
Frats.
90s jokes. Alright.
That was so much reminiscing. I just...
Best 90s game for sure is Centipede.
Centipede, for sure. I think it's called Centipede, but it could be called Centipede.
Remember when Santa was a thing in the 90s? Santa's, that's...
Back when Santa would
When
like
Santa was
deliver,
real.
he would go down the chimney and he would go ho ho ho, and he would give us all the presents.
Yeah, and we put
Oh
out
my
cookies.
Yeah, oh my god,
Yeah.
cookies,
No,
such
yeah.
a 90s thing.
When Christmas, that's like a
Correct me if
genuine
I'm
90s
wrong,
thing.
but would you rather have your legs chopped off for the rest of your life or the zombie apocalypse actually happen?
90s!
90s question.
God, this is a great question.
Yeah, I really like
Who sent this in?
Penelope.
Penelope.
Kurzak.
Kurzak.
She's a charmer.
I think she
That's a
didn't
great
understand the how. Correct me if I'm wrong. Works.
Yeah, she
because she
just-
sent in a "Would you rather."
No, she didn't. I don't think that was your question, right? Yeah, that.
What?
You personally asked the "Would you rather" about zombies.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah. I think it was you. But yeah, Penelope, thank you. We don't like 90s people, so please don't email us.
I actually loved the 90s. The 90s is best 3 years of my life.
Yeah, best 4 years of my life. How about you, Matt?
Yeah, best 9 years of my life. I'm actually 24
And a half.
and a half. So,
How about you, Max? You're 70, right? You said you had 3 kids. How?
We're talking about the 1890s, right?
Yes.
Then yes,
I
I'm in.
loved trains.
I
The
love
dawn of
slavery.
trains.
I love when cars were invented.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think cars were
Shit.
invented in the 1890s.
Yeah.
Those in the 1900s.
No, but I like trains.
Trains were nice.
Yeah.
Trains were pretty chill.
Do you seriously think trains were invented before cars?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but trains were invented while cars
Oh wait,
were
maybe
being
they
invented.
were.
Have you seen
they
Back to
weren't.
the Future
Wait,
before,
maybe-
bro?
wait.
Dude, back to
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't yet seen that movie the full way through.
Okay.
You're
Wow.
correct.
I think you're correct.
True. You guys called that.
Alright, cool.
They go back to
That was
1885
so
and there's
confusing.
trains. So
Tom's like, what? No clue.
So who won this whole?
Yeah, I think trains were before cars.
Trains were
Maybe
definitely-
Oh, do you mean? I think I won.
Based on back to
Oh yeah, we
Back
gotta
to the
vote.
Future
We gotta
knowledge, I
vote.
know
Who do you
trains were before
who
cars.
won?
I
You
didn't
just
think
give
about it. I
give
didn't
first
think about
place.
it.
Give first place.
Just first place?
Yeah, who won?
Can we vote for ourselves?
No.
Okay, what were you guys' topics again?
Email people?
God, you're like Chavez. He needs to ask
Okay,
everyone.
everybody needs to go around.
God,
We
Chavez
need to-
is
we need
so
to-
stupid.
Okay,
Stupid.
the only-
18's trying to start a fight.
Only person who
18's
did
trying
that
to start
now
a
is
fight.
Brock. What do we say about Brock?
Brock is stupid.
Oh, Brock, you owe
John George is
No.
Oh,
Stupid. I'm part of both
you.
teams.
Yeah, John's part
Alright.
of both teams.
Alright.
John plays for both teams.
Who am I
guys.
voting for?
Yes.
From the
Just
18
tell
or
us
B
two-
team?
No, tell us your topic.
Oh,
Game-winning
I have
goal.
two: Clinkert and game-winning goal.
TMZ.
Or yeah,
who like? Are we voting for a question or one
No,
of the
we're
B team or one of the
voting.
A
We're
team?
voting who won.
Oh, me. Whatever
You
question I
can't
had.
vote yourself.
Fuck.
Just tell us what your topic
You
is.
voted TMZ. You just voted
I
TMZ.
just told him what my topic was.
Okay, other than
What'd
the
you vote
topic-
then?
Okay, I'm gonna vote for Neil because he had the most topics.
what was the topic?
No, he didn't. Those
No, he
were
didn't. Those were mailbags.
Those were mailbags. He only had one. I know he read them off. It makes it
Yeah.
seem like he had a bunch of topics.
He had the
but-
most names. I mean, he came up with names.
What?
Like Penelope.
You can't give him this
Cruz,
win for like names that came from emails.
What's your topic again?
All right, John's just jealous that he's not gonna have a lot of kids because he can't think of any names.
Oh my god!
Yeah, because
So
you,
he's
maybe
gonna-
you have to.
All right,
He has
Tom,
to dance
Tom
to
voted
John
for Neil.
George.
Tom voted for Neil. You go.
I'm gonna vote for John.
Thank you.
Great one. It was a great
I'm
one.
gonna vote for. What was yours again? Please remind me.
Wow. Okay, Chavez.
That's a Drake song, right?
Okay, Chavez. Yeah. That's
Can you please just? Do you not know your topic anymore? Did you forget your topic?
All right.
It was
we-
girls.
Oh,
it was
no,
girls should make
girls
girls.
should make
Oh,
girls.
that's
actually a really good one.
No, that
Neil.
was a good
I vote Neil.
I vote Neil too.
Yeah, I vote myself because that was a
Yeah,
good
you
one.
deserve it. All right,
I
Neil
vote for
won.
no. Wait. I want to see the TMZ one was actually really good. I like
Okay,
that one,
thanks.
too.
Can I vote
Okay.
for two people?
Only one.
Wait,
it's a
no,
tie.
wait. I like
It's
the
a
one
tie.
about the name. That one was pretty fun.
I don't think it was a tie.
What? What? You just
All
said
right,
I
what
like
was
the
yours
one
again?
about the name.
Oh,
Mine was
Clinkert.
movie
Clinkert, yeah.
trailers.
These were all pretty good. Hold on.
This was an A+ episode. Let's just give the episode the win.
All right,
Oh my
so
God, let's give the episode
team
the
the
win.
win. B gets the win. A gets the win. A gets. We're A.
Thank
You
you.
just called us
Right?
B, right?
You guys already gave Neil the win, so this is just kind of fake at this point.
All right, so do I get the win then? I would
Yeah.
be fine with the win.
Neil, you win.
All right, words.
So as far as 18 goes, Neil has 1. The rest of us has 0. If
Can you
guys-
repeat that sentence? I couldn't hear a word.
Why?
I don't know. I just couldn't.
You have 1 point. We all have 0.
Yeah.
This episode's over an hour long. Thank you for listening all the way through.
You're not gonna edit?
We're sorry.
I'm not gonna cut a lot out because it was great.
Okay, good.
Wait, I said some names though. I think you
Yeah,
guys
we're gonna
that.
cut those
I
out.
said some offensive
Can I
things.
say
Wait, so you're
goodbye?
gonna cut out when I said and
Yeah.
right? You're gonna cut those out.
And when I said and fuck and pussy and shit,
I don't think you
Yes.
need to cut out any of
Piss.
those except for.
Stop. I hate you.
Thanks for listening. This has been the A team of the John George podcast
Hey.
with Neil Sika and Tom Myring and Maxwell Smith. I hope you have a great weekend.
And
Thank you,
enjoy
Max.
the John George podcast.
Next week, the other team
we'll
will be
have
back.
me also.
No, he's not
No,
going
I
to
will
be there.
send in my voice.
We're
not
really
gonna
going to have
be
to edit
there.
most of
Via
this
the internet.
podcast out at this point.
He's not going to be there, but they will be back.
Christmas.